We have a unboxing here to do from the CGC. You can see it looks like this thing took a pretty good hit, man. Took a pretty good hit. I can feel the side of the, but that's going to be the protection on the inside of it. So should be okay. Like I said, they package these things really freaking well. At least I hope, man. At least I hope. Let's open this thing up with my super duper sharp knife. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this on YouTube as well, so anybody that misses it, because I know a lot of people at the Rags Discord wanna see the unboxing. Well, I guess if I do that, then you guys will be able to see the comics. But see, they put this really thick. They put this really thick all the way around, so hopefully the damage doesn't go through me. I mean, it's already a 5.5. What you talking about? What you talking about? 5.5. All right, so let's put this on the ground here. We're going to do just like we did last time. I'm going to try to not see the grades. I didn't look at the grades online, so I have no idea what our grades are going to be. I don't expect any 9.9s to come out of this. Nothing looked that clean to me. I do expect some 9.8s. Marnix, your books are in here. Yes. I expect Marnix's to be a 9.8. Or the books that I'm sending to Marnix, I guess I should say. I'm expecting those to be 9.8s. One book, I've had a terrible time trying to get it in a good grade. Every one that's been sent to me has been damaged. The one I sent in was damaged. But here we go. And again, I don't know what order these are in. I guess we'll just start from the... We'll start from the back here. And the grade is going to be... Shit, I don't even know. This is the front, so the grade's going to be here. Okay, so this is a safe cover for us to show. I just got to make sure. I don't know if I sent in. I don't know if I sent in any nude covers, so we just got to be. Oh, he says I'll pause killing shit for a second. Oh, are you're good to go, Marnix? Okay, so we have Rags number 6. This is called the Battle Buddies edition. This is a Patreon exclusive. I expect this one to be a 9.8. I did tag Brian. He wasn't online, but I tagged him. That's why I turned the music off and everything. I'll go ahead and send this to YouTube and then post it from there. So I'm expecting this to be a 9.8, guys. Let's see what we get. 9.8, perfect. That's nice, man. I'm worried about the glare though. Maury, do you happen to maybe have a light that can make the covers brighter? I don't, and the glare would just be too crazy. But so we did get a 9.8 on that with, of course, white pages. So that is dope. You have the operator here. Yeah, the glare is just kind of bad. You have the operator here freaking hacking through a little zombie bro. You got Regina in the background.
Gotta build some defense.
Shooting Asmodee. So there we go. So Rags number 6, Patreon edition, 9.8. So that one is gonna go up on the wall with all my other Rags books. So there's a 9.8. There's one book that I'm really worried about, man. Row out, thank you very much for gifting to Asmodee. I appreciate that. 7 more books. This is the Barricaded edition. I don't think there's any nudity here. Nope. No nudity here. So we have, these are all going to be, well, not all of them, but Rags number 6. This isn't the Barricaded edition. Excuse me. I was trying to side eye it. They labeled this one as, come on, zoom in. Just the Terrell Virgin edition, another Patreon exclusive. I expect this to be a 9.8. Maury, do you happen to maybe have a... Thanks, man. I expect this to be a 9.8, man. Beautiful cover on this one. You got the two of them, Regina and the operator. shooting at a bunch of zombies. This is called the Rim AJ variant. Rim AJ. That's who this is. She is actually a person on Twitter. I think another supporter. I'm not sure exactly what she does, if she's a comic book artist or something like that, but that's who that picture up there is. You can actually find her on Twitter. I think it's Rim AJ. RIM AJ, I think is who that is. There you go. Yeah. So I put all that information in, Brian, and they called it the Terrell Virgin Edition. So remember when you sent me all of the names of what everything is? Well, I go into the system and I say, hey, I'm submitting this book. This is the description. This is what it's called. But I guess ultimately CGC is the one that makes the decision of what it's called in their system. So unfortunately, they just named it the Terrell Virgin Edition. So no Rim AJ on the cover, which kind of sucks. But Rim AJ, this is the one of Liz's friends. There you go. Yeah, you named your comic, but we're going to rename it. I'm expecting this to be a...
Gotta build some defense.
I'm expecting this CGC needs to stick with what we tell them. Yeah, you might be able to send in a message to them and say, hey, you know, this is supposed to be called this. But again, I don't know, man. Maybe there's just a limited amount of stuff that they can put in there, and they kind of go on their own with it. So Brian, thank you very much. And guys, if you're not sure, Ninja Styles is Brian Ball. Brian Ball is the guy who created this, writes this, and stuff like that. So Brian Ball is actually in the stream. 9-8, boom, 9-8. Figured this one was going to be a 9-8. You can see his name right there. Brian Ball, Trent Luther Story, Luigi Terrell, cover and art. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but 9.8. So I did expect this one to come back a 9.8. So Brian Ball, thanks for being out there, man. And the other one, you weren't here. You weren't here when we did this one. And they did put New Age Ninja Corps up here. And they actually called this one the Battle Buddies Edition. They called this one Battle Buddies Edition. I'm pretty sure that I named this something different. Was this the Axe variant? Was that this one? So that's what they called this one. Or maybe this one was Battle Buddies. I don't remember. It was Axes and Elbows. There you go. Yeah, well, they renamed it. They said, screw you, this is the Battle Buddies edition. But we got a 9.8 on that one. So that's the first two 9.8s. Again, I don't expect any 9.9s out of this lot. And oh, crap, I never put it back in the bag. I do expect one to come back. The couch variant is in here. I expect that to come back pretty low. I'm hoping a 9.6, but it may even be lower than that. Brian, you know, I think the copy that I sent in was your copy, and that one was damaged as well. Like, I don't know. I've been so unlucky with that cover. Every one of them has been damaged. So, but I figured, man, I gotta send one in at least. Which one is this? Okay, this is called, I think this is called the Final Girl variant. This is done by, is it Richard Pace? Richard Case? What's his name? He did the art on this one. What did they call it? Oh, yeah, all right. Well, they left it, Richard Pace is the artist for this cover here. Black Anito. That's so dope that that's on there, dude. So they just named it the Final Girl edition, Patreon exclusive. I expect this one, again, I expect this one to get a 9.8 because this one was really, really clean. So let's see what we got here. Boom, 9.8. So that's pretty dope. 3 up, 3 down, all 9.8s, man. I'm pretty sure Richard Pace has me blocked on Twitter. That's unfortunate. As long as it has New Age Ninja Corps on it. Yeah, they do put that on there, New Age Ninja Corps. So you guys remember it used to say no publisher listed. Well, Brian sent them a an email, of course, and was like, yo, could you please give us freaking credit? So at least he's on there. But yeah, so I love this cover, man. This cover is awesome. Honestly, this cover reminds me of, and I know Brian's going to hate me for this, but this cover is close to a Walking Dead number 100. I used to have it in a 9.8, something very similar to this and this here, something very similar. So I hate to bring up Walking Dead with his book, but beautiful cover nonetheless, man. I love it. You don't know which Walking Dead 100 I'm talking about? Oh my God, I should get a picture and show it to you. It's like, huh. All right, what do we got here, man? Marnix. This is your book, Marnix. Are you out there, Marnix? This is the V2. This is the V2. So, guys, Brian Ball and those guys over at Rags was nice enough to put your boy's fucking logo and Mad Maury Pizza on a pizza box and everything. So this is Rags number 5, and you can see they put Mad Maury Edition second printing, Patreon exclusive. This I'm sending to Marnix. I know, Marnix, you've been waiting for this for a long time. I apologize, man. Let's see. I'm hoping 9.8. Whew, here we go. Boom! Yes! Got you a 9.8, dog. I know you would be happy with a 9.6 or lower or whatever, but we got you a 9.8, my dude. That is dope. I like that. So the version 1, which there's a version 1 in here as well, the logo, I believe, is in orange or red or something like that. So where can you buy this at? You can't. These were for sale for about a month and a half, I believe. And I let everybody know, yo, they're out there. Get them. Make sure you get them. I don't remember how much these were. They maybe $20 raw or something like that. I don't remember. I don't have any left at this point. But Marnix had bought this one, gosh, I don't even remember how long it's been now. Months ago, guys, months ago. But we did get a 9.8 on, and it's a beautiful cover, man. Look, Regina's wearing the Mad Maury Pizza. Oh, it's so dope, dudes. It's red, it's not orange. Okay, so 4 up, 4 down, 9.8. So far, we're doing good. We got 4 more books in here. I'm positive one of them is going to come back lower. This next one might be Marnix's as well. I don't know. Okay, so this is the Couch Girl variant, guys. This is the one that I'm a little bit worried about. Like I said, I believe this was maybe the 4th one that was sent to me, or even the 5th one that was sent to me. And I do believe Brian sent me one of his copies because for whatever reason, every single copy that was sent to me was dog-eared. Bad. I don't know how. The front cover, the lower right corner of the cover was like folded over and then folded back over, and it obviously broke color, and the crease was just terrible. As a matter of fact, I think it's still in the closet. And it's like, I mean, I can't send it to CGC like that. I could, but it's going to get maybe an 8.5 or an 8 or something. It's really, really bad. So, and then, you know, he replaced one. I think I sent one back. He replaced one. And then he sent me more, and every single one of them damaged. I don't know if I can show this one. Yeah, I can show this one on stream. She's clothed. You guys ready? So here's the cover. It's called the Couch Virgin Edition, so at least they kept that fucking name right. And here's the cover. It is a beautiful cover, guys. You got Regina on the couch with a pistola, and there's some zombie heads, and she's stepping on a zombie head. Brian, this one is damaged. But of all of the damaged ones that were sent to me, this one was the least damaged, but it is very noticeable. I hope it's a 9.6. Or I hope whoever graded it was blind that day and just completely missed it. But this may even be, I don't know, 9.2, 9.0. So I'm going to show you guys. So just so you understand, okay? I'm not sure that I agree with this grade. I'm happy with a 9.8, but I'm not sure that I agree with this grade. But I will say this. A 9.8 is not the best, right? A Gem Mint 10 is the best. And then you have Mint 9.9, and then you have a 9.8. Okay, a 9.8 is generally considered, I guess, among collectors, like one of the highest grades you can get, because the chance of getting a 9.9 or a 10 is really freaking slim. I got really lucky with those two over there being 9.9s. But I've explained this before on stream to you guys that there are defects that are allowed within a 9.8, as long as it doesn't take away from the way that the book presents, as long as there's no color breaking. So a book can have a defect, like they can have bindery tears in them or something like that, fraying in the corners, and it can still hit a 9.8 even though the corner is frayed. So this was the best book out of all the books that were sent to me on this one, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I can show you the defect. And my thought is that maybe, I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell. I think you're not going to be able to tell. It's so impossible to see it. I'll put my finger on it, man. Like, obviously I see it because, like, I look these books over tremendously when I look at it, but if I can get the light to hit it, it's right here where my finger is at, and it's a dent in the book, but it's not even going to show up, man. It's not even going to show up. Here, let me see if I can take a picture with my phone. I don't have a camera in here. Let me see if I can, if it'll come up on my phone. So I thought this one was going to get a 9. I thought it was going to get a 9.6, and I was going to be fine with a 9.6. God, it's really hard to take a picture of this because it's in the slab. Let me see. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let me see if I can show it to you guys here. Okay, so this is about as best as I'm going to be able to get. You could definitely see it on the camera. If I can get it to zoom in. Okay, so I'll explain it. It's hard. There's a white speck right there. You see that white speck closest to the spine? Okay, that white speck is a part of the comic, but beneath that white speck, you're going to see a line that stays in the spine. It's a crease in the spine underneath that white speck. See if I can get it to zoom. It's really hard to see it, but it's dented. The whole it's about maybe like a half an inch or shorter than that. So it's not the white speck, but behind that white speck, the spine is dented, and it's dented. It goes up and then it goes in, but it stays within the spine. So it's hard to see on the camera. It's hard to take a picture of it, but yeah, it's actually pretty long. Man, I wish I had a better way of taking it. I'll try to get a better picture of it to show you guys, but either way, this is actually, I don't know if this was Brian's personal copy, but he sent me this one, because all the other ones were huge. Like down here, this corner on every single one that was sent to me was creased from like her ankle down to like where his mouth is. Just huge crease. Color breaking, looked terrible. I have one in the closet, but I got too much shit to move, so I'm not going to do it now. So, like I said, they do allow for defects in the cover as long as it doesn't take away from the appeal, I guess, the presentation of the book. So maybe, that's the only thing wrong with it. And maybe it still falls within the reasonable defects as long as it's like a printing defect, you know what I mean? So that's obviously, I would assume, a printing defect. So a 9.8 on that. I'm happy with that, man. That was your personal copy. Now it's my 9.8. Well, I thank you very much for that, man. I was expecting that, you know, to come back maybe. God, you can see it really good in this picture that I took. Like, you can see it really good, but for some reason, it's just not coming up on the camera. It's just blurry. It's that bottom white speck, and it's like dented, like maybe you guys can see. The camera's terrible. It's dented. But either way, there you go. There's that. So honestly, that's the only book that I was expecting to come back lower than a 9.8. So we may have a complete run of 9.8s here. Sorry I wasted so much time with that, but I was really trying to show you guys what I was talking about. And beautiful cover, by the way. I love that cover. That one I think goes on display right down there. Or actually, they may go up top now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rearrange all my books. All right, let's see what this one is. Marnix, if you're still out there, sir, this is the version 1. This is your version 1 cover. The difference between this one. So this one, guys, there was only how many was printed? 20, right? Brian, I think only 20 of these covers were printed, I believe is what it was. And so what I did is 20. So what I did was there was people that that contributed money to have this cover made. And those people that contributed money, I gave them a copy, sent it to them. I want to say for free, but obviously, you know, they helped in getting this produced. And then there was, I don't know how many covers left. I think there was 11 or 12 covers left. I kept one for myself. So I think there was 10 covers, and I just did a giveaway here on the stream and on the Rags Discord as well. So there were some people on Rags Discord that got them. There were some people here on stream that got them. And so, yeah, so there's only 20 of these in existence with this cover. This is the version 1, and you can see it'll just say Mad Mori Edition, where the other one said Mad Mori version 2, right? Beautiful, absolute beautiful cover. I love it. I have my version 1 up there. It hit a 9.8. I have it up there. All right, you guys ready, man? Yeah, here we go. I'm really expecting a 9.8 on this. 3, 2, 1. Dear God, please be a 9.8. Yes! 9.8. So, Marnix, we got you 2 9.8s, my dude. I really, really, really expected these to be 9.8s. So, as a matter of fact, all 20. Oh, well, I don't want to say all 20. All of the people that wanted me to send it to the CGC, they all came back 9.8s. Now, they weren't all 9.8s. There were some that had some defects in it, but, you know, the people were like, we don't care. We're not getting them graded. Just send them to us. So I sent it, and I think I even signed some for some people because they wanted it signed. But we got, so Marnix, both your books came back a 9.8, which is freaking phenomenal. You got a version 1. This one is limited to only 20, so that's dope. Right on, man. So I'll get those sent out to you. I have to go to the post office in the morning to drop off the comic book that sold today, and then one that I sold. Was it this two sold today? But so if you could, man, maybe on Discord or something, send me a private message with your name. Well, I mean, I know your name, but just send me your name and mailing address and everything like that, and I can get it sent out to you in the morning, man. I think that speaks volumes to the quality of our books, that they do typically grade. They really do, man. I've only ever got one book from you guys that graded lower than a 9.8, man. Yeah, I got one book, and it was the mini. You remember the little mini? It was like a test run or whatever. And the only reason why it graded so low is because I don't know what they put. It was almost like a velvet. I tried to explain it to the stream, but the cover feels like it has like a velvet to it. It's like, it doesn't feel like a cover that I've ever felt before. And whatever happened, there's glue on the back of the cover. A CGC called it a soiling, is what they called it, but it's like a glue. I don't understand where it came from. It came off the printing press or something like that, but I sent it in anyways. It's over here. I don't know where it's at. It's up there. It came back a 9.2 due to soiling, but that was the only problem with it. Okay, so this one is mine. This one's mine here. This is a another version 2 because I have a version 1, but I never sent in a version 2 for myself, so I figured I'd send in a V2 because I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to comic books and runs and stuff, so I had to get, you know, my own comic book in a version 2. I'm expecting this to be a 9.8 as well. You can see it says Mad Mori variant, second printing. Whew. All right. Oh, so that's what it was. Yeah, that was a completely different printer. I'm expecting this to be a 9.8, guys. Boom. 9.8. So now I've got version 1, 9.8, version 2. We'll go right here. We'll have to take down Scorpiana and find a place for her. But there it is, man. And Brian, I don't remember how many of these were printed, but you left this open for like a month and a half. I think it was during... January, maybe December and January, mid-December, and then all through January, I believe, is when these were on sale. And he closed it out when they started working on number 7. So I let everybody know, you know, over the course of 6 weeks to suck it, Scorpiana. I let everybody know, man, if you want one, get one because they're not going to be available. So I don't really remember how many of these were printed. But I would say it's probably under 50. So as far as the version 2, it's probably under 50. I don't know how many that is, guys. I think we only have 2 more books. 1 more book? How many did I send in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I sent in 8. This is the final book. I have no idea what book this is. Oh! This one's definitely getting a low grade. This one's... I totally forgot about this one. Brian, you sent this to me. Thank you for that. I remember where I was parked when you sent this to me. This is Brian's. This is Brian's book here. He sent this to me because I was not a part of the Rags Patreon for this issue. So I missed this one. And I'm pretty sure you sent me this one. No, you sent me the number 1. I think I got this one off of eBay. I got this one off eBay for $20, I think. You sent me the number 1. I don't remember. Man, I don't remember what condition this one was in. This is I'm gonna go with a 9.6. Yeah, Brian sent me the number 1 Patreon, which is in the closet, which I don't know. I may get that sent off for grading, but I think that's going to come back an 8.0 or an 8.5, but I just want to have it completed up on the wall. There's no boob, man. It's she's in a bikini. Guys, I'm really hoping for a 9.8. I purchased this from a seller off of eBay. I think I paid $20 for it, $19 for it, something like that. These are hard to come by. I'm hoping a 9.8. It just says... What the Yo, Brian, what does that say? What is that, bro? I don't even know what that first word is. There was only 38 version 2s that were sold. So there you guys go, man. It's in... I don't know what that means. What? The grader? What? Dude, I've never seen that on anybody's book. What the hell is that? The CGC grader? But why would they put Reed's Rags number 1? She left me a message? No way. Are you serious? Yo, this is like a one of a kind, bro. This is like a one of a kind. The rest of these don't say that. Man, that's some inside shit for Brian. That's crazy. Well, here we go, guys. I'm hoping for a 9.8. I don't think we're going to get a 9.8, man. But 9.6? Yes! Oh, my God. Yo, it was a total gamble, dudes. It was a total gamble, man. I knew it looked clean, man. Here's the back cover, by the way. I knew it looked clean, guys. I knew it looked real clean, but, you know, I purchased this from an eBay seller, And of course, you know, they didn't have the best pictures, but at least they were all clear. And so I was looking over the pictures and everything, and I think I made them an offer of 19 bucks, and they accepted, and so I paid for it. And when it showed up, I remember sitting in the car, I opened this up, I was in the loop waiting to pick up Boo Bear, and I looked it over and I was like, man, it looks really, really clean. So it does look like it hit a 9.8, man. So that's freaking awesome. I mean, the corners, I know you probably won't be able to see, but the corners are insanely sharp on this, man. Insanely sharp. Beautiful back cover. Beautiful back cover. And yeah, if you guys go look up Rags number 2, if you look up Rags number 2 CGC, I guarantee you it don't say that. That's some sort of hidden message for Brian, I guess, from what he's saying. It won't zoom in. Come on now. So that's like a one of a kind. Remember when I did a cover just to troll the graders? You talk about the F mic? And here I'm used to Brian being the one sending the graders messages. Yeah, that one. I wish the grader would have put the Falcons blue at 28-3 lead. I'll be damned, guys. So this one I thought was 9.6, 9.8 range. I was totally going to be happy with a 9.6. But I thought it looked clean. I thought it could hit. And as a matter of fact, I remember there's a little itty bit of whitening. And I don't know if you could see it. You probably, yeah, right there. You can see it. There was a little itty bitty speck of whitening right there where my fingernail is. You see it, that little white? That is on the spine of the book. And so there's just a little bitty, itty bitty bitty. So I think maybe if it wasn't for that, honestly, this book potentially could have been a 9.8 because everything else was super, super sharp with it. But again, I've been sending books in for a while, to the years now. But I've never looked at the actual grading scale. I mean, I know what the grades are and everything like that, and I know that they allow for certain things, but I don't know, like, if a book has this, it's automatically this. If a book has this and this, you know, it's kind of subjective. And so when I saw that little white tick, I remember I was sitting in the car going, man, this book looks real good, but it's got that little white tick on it. I gotta turn it so where you can kind of see it now. Now I done lost it. It's so small. But either way, you guys saw it. I thought maybe it was going to push it to a 9.6. Keeps it a 9.8. Happy with it. Going up on the wall, man. So I'll be damned, dude. All 8 books. I'll go through them one more time so you guys can see it, just in case there's anybody just now showing up. This is Rags number 2. This is the Patreon edition with a special hidden message. One of a kind. That's dope. This is a Mad Mori pizza variant. This is version number 2 with the green logo on the background. We got a 9. Whoa, I almost dropped it. Would have cracked everything. I'd have been. You guys would have seen a grown man cry, man. We got a 9.8. This is being sent out to my friend Marnix, a 9.8 on the version 1. It looks orange to me, man. I don't know. Maybe it's red. Maybe I'm colorblind, but that looks orange to me, Roald. So we got a 9.8 on that. We got a 9.8 on everything, guys. I love this cover. I don't want to say it's my favorite cover, but this cover is absolutely beautiful. 9.8 on this one. I was expecting a lower grade than that, but again, I'm not a professional grader. Dope. It's orange. It's the same color as Regina's hair. There you go. Another 9.8 on a version 2. This one's also going to Marnix, I believe, or mine, one of them. I mean, they're both 9.8, so I'm just going to send one to him. And Marnix, thank you very much for all that you've done and do for the stream. I appreciate it. I love you. You have the Richard Pace. Did they put his name on here? Oh, they did. Okay. They put his name on here. Richard Pace cover. There you go. So they did put his name. Final Girl. So dope cover here, man. Dope cover. So you've got some Twitch streamer, right? For Liz. You've got Luigi. You've got Brian Ball as Black Nito. And then you got Trent Luther over here. So I like that you did something different with the bottom there. I like this cover a lot, man. It really does remind me a lot of that Walking Dead 100 variant cover. I'll have to find a picture and show you. But I love the coloring on that, man. I love it. And then this one, I think this was called the Axe Girl or the Rim AJ. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but they didn't put it up there. They just put the Virgin Edition. So we got a 9.8 on that as well. Beautiful cover. Man, all of these, 9.8s, all of them extremely, extremely nice. Axes and Elbows, I believe, is what this variant is called. They just called it, what did they call it? Battle Buddies Edition? Where do they get these names from, Brian? Where do they get these names from? Like, I didn't put Battle Buddies anywhere on the form. As a matter of fact, they changed my form. They changed my form. No! Look, I'll show you what I wrote, man. They didn't change my form, but let me show you what I wrote. This is what I sent to them. Rags number 6, Axes and Elbows, Luigi Terrell, hopefully I'm pronouncing it all right, Patreon edition. But of course, it's on the actual website, but the page only prints that much. And then I put Axe Girl, Rim AJ, Luigi Terrell, Final Girl, Richard Pace cover, so they kept that the same. Couch Virgin edition, they kept that the same. Mad Mori edition, they kept the same. Mad Mori edition second print, they called it second edition, but either way. But I don't know why the top, it says Axes and Elbows. You see what I sent in? And they called it the Battle Buddy. So, yeah. No idea where they even got Battle Buddies from, because nowhere on my form is Battle Buddies anywhere on there. So, I don't know. Maybe send them an email and maybe talk to them and be like, yo, what the dealio? As a matter of fact, if you want to take a screenshot... Well, you're probably at work, so it's up on a TV. I'll send you a picture of this. Guess they're about to get another troll cover. I'll take a picture of this and post it in the head shed. And if you want to then maybe send them a picture and just ask them, why is it not called Axes and Elbows? Why did you call it Battle Buddies? Because it's not even anywhere in my form. If you guys want to see how much this cost me to grade 8 books with the CGC... it was, oh God, really? $177 pro camera. You know, it actually is a really nice camera, so I have no idea why it does that, man. $177 for me. I'm not dope like Brian Ball with the creators account. You know, gets huge fucking discounts. If you notice, well, you probably noticed, Brian, there is no waifu version in here. There was one other cover in here. There is no Onyx covers in here. And the reason for that is because I was waiting for you to send me, which it's over here. It's over here somewhere buried. But I was waiting for you to send me the creator agreement. But I went ahead and sent these out beforehand because I had a bunch and I wanted to get Marnix's graded and sent out to him. So, but now that I have yours, I'm going to put together another shipment. I meant to do it over the weekend, but then I spent the entire weekend just, submitting books to eBay for sale and stuff. So let me do the math on this, man. $177, 177 divided by 8. So for me as a middle tier subscriber to CGC, it cost me $22.12 when I send in a shipment of 8. I generally try to go a shipment of 7, 8, or 9. I've never gone more. I think I did 12 or 13 one time. But the more books you send in, the cheaper it gets, because that $5 grading fee is for an invoice and not per book, right? So I believe it's $18 to grade a book, but then they add the fee on top of it, and then the shipping as well on top of that. So as long as you send in a ton of books, it kind of per book is less. But at 8 books, it comes out to $22.12 a book. So there it is, man. I don't know how much Brian pays. Obviously, he doesn't want to say because that's like a creator agreement. But I would imagine that there are places, businesses, and such like that when you see a book being sold on eBay and they're charging like $19.99 free shipping. I can never sell. Not that I'm selling these all go on the wall, but I could never sell a book for $19.99 free shipping because I just lose money all the way around on that, right? So that's why I'm real selective with books that I send in, except for my rags books, because the only way that these ever are getting sold is if I die and Mrs. Maury is like, yo, sell his entire freaking collection. That's the only way these will get sold, man. So 9.9s, 9.8 signature series, anything like that I get, they all go up on the wall. You guys could probably see how many I got up there. There's all of my rags books in the shelves over there, my rags cards. It's like my rags wall. I even got rags posters up in that corner. Like, it's the rags wall all the way around, man. And then these books, I feel like I could fit 3 or 4 right here. So I already have the mounts. I'm going to hang these other comics here and then try to figure out where so Scorpiana's going. The other V1 will go in there, or the V2 will go in there, and I just got to rearrange them. I may even have to remove this shelf, honestly, and fill in down here. I don't know. I don't want to do that because I like that shelf being there, but either way, man. All right, there you guys go, man. Thanks for watching